Welcome back, everyone. Today we're doing a really interesting deep dive into crypto trading. We're looking at some very specific insights from a source we'll call our dear friend, Crypto Infos.
Right.
And the idea is to really unpack their unique philosophy on the market and look at a specific crypto analysis they share.
And it's quite a focused philosophy. We're talking about a perspective that really, really prioritizes technical analysis.
Yeah.
And we'll get into what their yellow charts, as they call them, reveal. Some surprising stuff in there.
Okay, great. Let's unpack that first part. Their core belief. Crypto Infos seems convinced, like completely convinced, that technical analysis is the best way, the superior way.
Yeah, they're very firm on that. And the why is crucial. It stems from real-world actions, people actually buying and selling.
Right.
Not just theory.
Exactly. The idea is that every single candle, on a price chart, it has all the information you need picked right in.
It shows what regular people are doing, what the big players, the whales, are up to, and maybe most importantly, where the so-called smart money is actually buying or selling. It's all there in the price movement.
So it's a direct contrast to constantly chasing news headlines or fundamental reports.
Totally. Crypto Infos basically sees most of that as flashy headlines and attractive clickbait.
Right. Not that useful for making actual trading decisions day to day. Maybe helpful occasionally, you say.
Yeah.
Very limited.
Yeah, tiny instances at best. And this leads into market psychology too, doesn't it? Their observation.
Oh, yeah, the one about people getting bullish at the top.
Exactly. Most people tend to be bullish at the tops and bearish at the bottoms. It really makes you think about, crowd behavior and how often it's wrong.
It does. It encourages you to be critical, I suppose. And their mindset on trading itself is, well, it's blunt.
Very blunt. You can't complain about taking a loss or being stressed by trading. That's what you asked for.
Wow. Straightforward.
No messing around. And the advice that follows is just as direct.
If it's too bad, quit.
Right. Or
if it's not, lock in and try harder.
Yeah.
It's very much about taking ownership, isn't it?
Complete ownership, no excuses, which kind of brings us to how this all plays out in practice.
Yes. This is where it gets really interesting. Let's look at a specific example they provided. The MYX Crypto 4-Hour Chart Analysis. This came straight from our dear friend.
Okay, so looking at their analysis, presumably on those yellow charts they favor, the chart status for MYX is marked as bullish.
Bullish, okay.
And the key observation is this. The price is in the middle of an impulsive move.
Meaning a strong push upwards.
Yeah, strong directional move. And currently, it's forming a local range.
A range. So like consolidating, trading sideways for a bit.
Exactly. It suggests a sort of pause. Consolidation, buyers and sellers are maybe figuring out the next step before another potential move, up or down. Could be reaccumulation,
Got it. So if this bullish trend continues, what are the upside targets according to this crypto info?
If the pump keeps going, the analysis points to a target zone of $30 to $50.
$30 to $50. That's quite a potential jump.
It is. And presumably, those levels aren't just random numbers. They likely correspond to key resistance areas on their charts. Fibonacci levels, maybe, or high-volume nodes.
Makes sense. But trading involves risk, as they clearly state. What about the other side? If things get rejected.
Right. If the price gets pushed back down from where it is now, the first downside target identified is $5 to $7.
$5 to $7, okay.
And again, that range probably lines up with significant support levels on their chart. A previous demand zone, perhaps, or a key moving average. It gives traders clear zones to watch.
So you have potential scenarios mapped out. Upside potential, downside risk defined. Very disciplined.
Very. It aligns perfectly with their philosophy of preparation and accepting outcomes.
Okay, so wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you, the listener? We've really dug into this perspective from Crypto Infos, our dear friend. This strong belief in technical analysis, above all else. The very direct trading mindset.
No-nonsense approach.
Yeah. And we saw how it translates into a concrete market prediction with the MYX analysis. Thanks again to our dear friend for sharing that crypto info.
Absolutely. And maybe the final thought for you to consider is, how could adopting such a disciplined chart-centric approach, like the one Crypto Infos outlines, potentially change how you view the markets?
Right.
And maybe more importantly, how you view your own role and responsibility when you trade. It really pushes you to look past the noise, focus on those yellow charts or whatever your setup is, and interpret the price action itself.
A powerful idea to chew on. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.